In 1989, I was an intern in St. Peter's Hospital in Albany, New York. An extremely sick elderly woman with emphysema went into cardiac arrest in the intensive care unit, ICU. I began chest compressions and, with the first compression, all the patient's ribs broke. She was so frail that her ribs were like paper straws. She entered something called electromechanical dissociation, becoming unresponsive. I put in a chest tube. We did everything we could, but nothing worked. She died. As we left her room, I saw her son walking down the corridor to visit her. I took him by the arm and stopped him. It was September 1989. I can still clearly see his head drop in disbelief, still see his shock, his grief, his loss. For the next 30 years, I wanted to make sure this never happened again. And in 2019, my colleagues and I developed a simple device to detect adequate brain blood flow during cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR. This device allows a physician to deliver gentle pressure to a small, frail, 100-pound person, while a 250-pound Marine in the battlefield can receive greater force. The CPR flow device will be made in Salt Lake City, Utah, and has been assessed by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, the Defense Research Organization of the U.S. government, and the U.S. Naval Research Group for use by the 44,000 medics in the battlefield. Hopefully, it will soon be with every defibrillator and code cart in our malls, airplanes and hospitals. Harrowing moments like that in September 1989 stay with us all our lives. When we finally envision a solution, we seize on it to salve our guilt. Inventing is a journey. You carry your invention with you for years, through doubts, dark nights of the soul, dreams of success, and the reality of overdrafts and debt. On the journey of medical inventiveness, you will experience trials, tribulations, tragedies, and hopefully triumphs. Sometimes you fail, you lose money, your friends' money, your family's money. We hurt or lose friends. There is guilt and remorse. What could you have done better? But these failures are valuable experiences. You make better decisions the next time, and this wisdom makes success more likely in the future. Throughout this book, I will share the conclusions I have drawn from conversations with hundreds of friends and inventors over the last 30 years, with yet another new idea. It is called the innovation equation. In brief, it is the coming together of inventors, those with the drive to invent, funding, the necessary financial supports for inventors, cultural alignment, the readiness of the medical establishment or society at large to accept a new idea, and timing, how the process coalesces through a convergence of ideas, needs, and other considerations, which creates the optimal circumstances for innovation.